Lisa here. Do you have a minute? Oh my goodness, did you just cringe when I asked that? Because my clients do. One of the things that frustrates them the most is when they're just getting into doing the work that they need to do that's in their zone of genius, that moves their business forward, and one of their employees pops their head in the office and says, hey, do you have a minute? Because here's the deal. We all know it's not a minute. And you know that it takes 23 plus minutes to get back into the place that you were before the interruption. So every time you're getting interrupted with, do you have a minute? It becomes frustrating and it slows down the work that you're trying to get done throughout the day. And so you truly can spend the whole day answering questions and never getting your work done. And your work is why that's what's important. That's what moves your business forward. So what can you do about it? Well, many times in these videos, I've shared that when someone's popping their head in and saying, hey, do you have a minute? It means you didn't delegate well on the front end because they still have lots of questions. And many, many, many times that's true. However, sometimes it's a personality thing. And I was just doing a training yesterday and I recognize that the boss is of a very direct, quick-paced type of a person. And so if you're familiar with DISC, she's a D. And one of her employees is a C, which, again, if you're not familiar with DISC, that just means slower paced and likes a lot of details, a lot of pieces before she moves forward. And so there's a disconnect there. The boss is giving ideas. She is giving details. She is drawing out what she needs done. The employee, the one receiving all this information, just needs more than what you would typically assume would be needed based on her personality style. That's how she feels secure, that's how she works best, is when she can see all the pieces and move them together. So then what do? Well, what's happening now is the employee's popping her head in every time she has a question, which is disruptive to the boss and the owner of the business, and it's also frustrating the owner of the business because she can't get her stuff done. And it's frustrating the employee because she feels like she's a bother, but she can't get her stuff done. I know, all this is going on and no one's getting their stuff done. So here's what they're going to try out. The employee is going to save all her questions until the afternoon. And when she recognizes in the morning that she has a question, she's just going to go in, schedule herself onto the business owner's calendar for in the afternoon, save them all up, and then go in, and then it's just one thing. The business owner, on the other hand, is going to be really mindful about the questions that she's asking, to dig into where are they coming from, meaning is it coming from a lack of confidence? Is it coming from not having access to certain pieces of information that she could get on her own? Is it coming from a lack of knowledge? Is it, in fact, the fact that the business owner just didn't give enough information on the front end? So she'll be mindful about what the questions are so that she can help shore up those areas, whatever they may be. The employee, on the other hand, is going to be mindful of the fact that every time she goes in and interrupts her boss, it may move her work forward, but it's moving the business owner's work backwards. So it could be just a personality thing. And when you understand your personalities and those of your employees, life gets really awesome because you can start to bridge those gaps from both ends, your employee and yourself, like they're doing right here in the example I shared with you. All right, so that's one specific example. And what I want to tell you is Impact Time Collective has a lot more. New cohort starting soon. And if you would like to be in the position where you can take some time away from your business without your business suffering, if you'd like to be in the position where you get to do your work all the time and everyone else is doing their work all the time and life is grand, you want to look into the Impact Time Collective. So just put a message below. I'll get back to you. We'll talk it through and see whether or not it's the right fit for you. Because what I can tell you is the collective that's ending now, all of those business owners are in a place now where things are running much more smoothly in their business, and they are able to take more time off, have more time for self-care, have more time for family, enjoy vacations guilt-free. Wouldn't that be awesome? So if you think it might be for you, if you're interested in knowing more, just comment below and then we'll connect.